Alrighty. Can you hear me clearly?
Say something again, please.
Hey everyone,
Oh
can
yeah,
you hear
that's
me
cool.
clear? All right. So I'm just going to quickly run through slides. Uh, so this will be sort of a cheat sheet. Sort of a cheat sheet that you can follow through. Yesterday we spoke about ownership, and what else we spoke? So yeah, here, error handling. Can you hide this? Like, can you present? Let me share my screen. The full screen. Stop. Okay, so just hold on. Sorry, this.
Ben, you muted.
Yes. Sorry, can you just give me 2 minutes? This.
Sure.
Hello? Oh, sorry. I had to do something that was very urgent. So I have this file that I'm going to share with you. So this is a cheat sheet of everything that you're going to be like a cheat sheet from everything that you learn from Python. Not all, but a lot of what you're going to, a lot of what you learn, or still learning in Python. like how to do error handling. So here's an let's say you have a function here, function divide, and here you put your parameter, and if b, like for example, if you're dividing by 0, then there's going to be an error. Else, if it's correct, if there's no, it's not 0, the b, then you have okay. So you're gonna print out okay and a divided by b. So this is a basic way of using error handling in Rust. And you also see loops, which we talked about yesterday. So you use the for loop to iterate over a collection, and match. Spoke about match yesterday. So here you're matching is so you have a variable and you're matching with. So here it's enum. Here they actually use enum, and I'm gonna go down to it. Let me go down to enum. So here, what you see here, you are matching enums. You are matching enums. So if a status in the enum is pending, then you print wait. If it's approved, you print proceed. So here we have enums. So enum is just short for enumerate in Rust. So you use it to kind of like have sort of like a variable, but with different, you can use it to have different states. How can I better explain it? So like for example, you have auction state here. So there's 3 different states that auction state can have. It's either bidding ended, so the auction, bidding is happening in the auction, or it has ended, or there's a dispute. And with Enum, what makes it even more powerful is you can even hold data on the Enum. So if you go, there's also a file I'm going to share on I'm gonna share it on GitHub, where you can see it in action. Like here we have an enum here. Well, let me just uncomment something. Just hold on. Okay. So here's an example of enum. Let me make sure here there's. Oh yeah. So here it's. Let me remove this. So let me just comment this thing out. Okay, let me comment this thing out. What is going on here? Just hold on. Okay, let's go straight to Enum. Okay, so here something's wrong here. Because something's wrong with the way I commented it. So let me just do that. Let's see if this is gonna work. So here we have an enum with role, and then there's 3 different states. It's either admin, your role can be admin, user, or guest. So now in the main function, we can print out the role based on the state. Like for example, here we say the role is role admin. So if the role is admin, then here we're matching. If the match, which is here, the role, if we're matching role is admin, then we print admin. If it's user, then we print user. And if it's guest, we print guest. And go back here. And another thing you're going to be using for the smart contracts will be vectors. We're going to use it a lot. So in vectors, there's a method called push, where you can add values, many different values on a vector. And so in blockchain, it's very important to add scalable lists. And also there's also module. There's so another thing that we also gonna go through is, let me just go back. Thumbs up if you're familiar with struct. So struct kinda works like an object. Like for example, here we have wallet, and that object can have different values. Like for example, we can have a struct called person, and the person has values like age, nationality, and and employment, whether the person is employed or not. You can have it as a Boolean. So you can call it in your, so whenever you can call it, you can get any value from that specific struct. So we use it for storage. It's very important in blockchain to use for storage, storing different objects. And what else? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know like what I did here. I commented somewhere the wrong way. Okay, let me try to fix it.
You don't want to create a new file.
It's
And then
gonna
copy every,
take,
or copy everything
gonna-
out of this file, and then only leave what you need, and then put that in a notepad or something, and then you should be able to run each of the pieces of code as you need them.
yeah. Let's see if this don't work, then. Yes. So you're trying to run the enum. Okay. Oh, it's just building. The code is building. All right. So here's enum in action, and you can see I'm getting warnings here. Because Rust really takes security very seriously. And it says that we haven't used this. The user guessed are never constructed. So let's create another thing. So let's row 2. Let's row 1 equal row user. And you can see row 1. So now here we are matching. We're matching row 1 with the following: admin, user, guest. So when it's admin, it's not going to print admin, it's going to print user in this case. And what else? So that is enum. For loop, simple. Let me copy this. So here we're using a for loop with a vector that I just mentioned. And here we created a vector with 3 different values. And we're looping through it. And this is, if you've coded, it makes sense. Just similar like many other programming language. Let me remove this and just run the code. So everyone understand, right? This makes sense, right? Straightforward. And what else? So we touch vector, borrowing. Borrowing will take a while for you to, takes a while for people to get used to it. I'm not even 100% 100% comfortable with borrowing when I'm writing a code. But the more you code, the more you create application in Rust, it's going to stick. Because moving from C++, JavaScript, Java to Rust, it's a little bit counterintuitive when you code. But for complete beginner, I believe for complete beginners, it's much more easier for you to grasp concept, because you don't have, sorry, this is,
Hey Ben, you're still sharing screen, by the way.
sorry guys. hectic culture. Okay, let me just quickly run through stuff quickly. Apologies, guys. So what I'm gonna do is at path 8, I'm going to share this file with snippets of different codes that you can play around with. So that next week you kind of have the basics of Rust. But if you haven't finished ciphering, please try. Please try to go as far as possible, and also even get a certificate at the end. So by the end of the whole program, you have two things, not just for completing smart contract, learning how to build smart contract, but also a certificate from ciphering. So I'd encourage you to do that. My apologies for the tardiness. Yeah, but we'll do better next time, I guess. This crisis that I have to handle at the moment. Mukhtar, you say your account get funded?
Yeah, so no, I was chatting to Vickers. When you open up that, yeah, we don't need to chat about that, yeah. But cool, carry on, Ben, don't stress.
So I'm not do that. Yeah, because I have to dip and fix some stuff. So Mukhtar, anything you want to end?
Sorry guys, I was talking and like there was the mic was muted. So yeah, I think we good. Looking forward to the notes that you're going to share with us. Is there any questions from anyone?
Nope, not from me.
No, not at this point.
Okay, cool. Yeah, cool guys. Like enjoy the rest of your night.
Cool,
Thanks,
you
Ben.
too. Thanks, Ben. Good luck.